Hi, it's Jane with Scraptasticyarns, and it is actually in the afternoon when I'm filming this. You may see it in the morning, you may see it in the afternoon, I don't know. It is time for some shout-outs. I will tell you this week has been really busy. It has been a week of going to an intense Bible study from 10 to 11:30 in the morning, then coming back from 7 to about 8:30 in the evening for some more. It's worship and another pretty much Bible study. Not so much Bible study, sermon, but they're all about, you know, pretty much the same thing. And but today's was a really tough Bible study. It was talking about the 3 tools you have when you're working, you know, with prayer and things in your life when you're going through darkness. And one of the gals there, she lost her son. I want to say early part of February. He passed away due to COVID. And then, of course, my husband passed away the end of February. So this was a pretty rough Bible lesson to get through. But as always, with God, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So it was kind of working through some grief and some other things and learning to be still and find blessings in those things that we don't normally see blessings in when we're going through a dark period in our life. And yeah, Christians can go through some pretty dark times in their lives when they feel like God's not there. And so it was talking about those kind of things. So it was pretty tough. But I'm enjoying the Bible study. So hope you guys, if you're into being into it and you're a Christian, I hope you get into some good Bible study, because as this fella says, it doesn't do any good just to be a submarine Christian. You just come up for Sunday. Alright, here we go for the shout-outs. The first gal is Good Golly Gal, and this is Molly. Now, Molly does all kinds of crafts, crochet, you name it, she does it. So, I think you might enjoy this channel, so give Molly a look-see. Then there is Jessmakenknit. She knits, crochets, quilts, rug hooking, does all kinds of crafts again. Now this next channel, from looking at it, I would say they're probably maybe Eastern European. But they do a lot of 5-minute things. And these are like 5-minute crafts, play. That's the name of this channel. 5-minute crafts, play. They do everything. Sewing, drawing, painting, you name it. It's just very interesting channel to watch, to see some of the things. They do sewing hacks, real, you know, little short takes on everything. But I think you may find it interesting, so go check it out. Then there is Roxy's Crochet, and this is Roxy. She also has a website, and on her website she has a lot of free patterns on that website, and that is roxycrochet.blogspot.com. She does a lot of amigurumi, and if you've ever seen the Pusheen cat, she has an amigurumi for that. The next channel is OurHalfAcreHomestead. Now this one is basically about homesteading, cooking, canning, saving money in our lives. Now she does a great, she does quite a few great things. But there are a lot of things that she does in helping you stretch your dollars, you know, those kind of things. So I think you might want to give this lady a chance to look-see. I believe her name is Donna, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, but she has some great information there for saving money. If you're into homesteading, cooking, canning, all those kind of things, check her out. Then there is Nina's Creation. Nina's Creation. She does a lot of tutorials. Most of those are crochet, so I think you'll like it. This next one, I love the name of her channel. FunkyThumbCrochet. This is Heather. And she says, I have a funky thumb. So she uses it to her advantage and does a lot of crochet tutorials. Then there is daisyknots, mosaic crochet. And this is Moira, M-O-I-R-A. I have heard it pronounced Myra. I have heard it pronounced Mora. I've heard it pronounced Myra. I believe she said it is Myra. But she does a lot of crochet tutorials, so check her out. Then there is Me, You, and Crochet. No, Me, You, and Yarn. This is Cheryl Wall. And in the U, it's E-W-E. She likes a lot of play on words, and I like a gal like that. This is Cheryl, and she is from Australia. She knits, she sews, she crochets. So she's fairly new to the scene, so check her out. Nina's Knots Crochet. This is Lynn Ann. She does crochet tutorial, and she says she's going to do pattern and reviews. Probably reviews of other channels, if I heard her correctly. She has one video up. Check her out. Then there is Brenda's Knots and Loops. She does crochet. Yeah, I just started watching the video, the first video that I found of hers. But so far I'm liking what I was seeing. It's a live chat, and she had a winner for a giveaway. And I just haven't finished watching the video yet. Then there is Tara Brach. Now, this is the lady that I gave you with the hashtag 50 gone by 2024 last week about doing some meditation to help you lose weight. She does a lot of guided meditations for all aspects of your life. So I would suggest you check Tara out if you're looking for those kind of things, some meditation. Like I said, it has been helping me sleep at night, and I'm very grateful for that because, you know, I've gone back and looked at some of the videos, and the rings under my eyes during the time that I was doing with everything with Thomas and back and forth for the chemo and the stress of it all, I don't know how I was able to even function, to be truthful. But, yeah, so I am getting some sleep now. There is Belle and Bear, Crochet and Crafts. This is Kayla. She does crochet and a lot of other crafts. Does some paper crafting, so I think you may enjoy some of that. This next gal is Ollie and Bella. She knits, crochets, and does embroidery. And her name is Sherry. And I think you'll enjoy a lot of these channels. Like I said, you know how it goes. Then there is Knotty Loops. This is a Syra, and she does crochet. They're very short videos right now. Now, I would imagine some of them she just shows you crocheting things. Like the newest one is she's crocheting a sun hat. Or is it a floppy hat? Maybe it's a floppy sun hat. But it's a short video, but it's interesting to watch. So I hope that you will give her a look-see. Then there is Spitspot Crochet. I love this gal's name. Sapphire Louise. She does tutorials. Now that she doesn't have a whole lot of tutorials, she does have an Etsy shop. But you know, she's here and there, so I hope that she actually does come back and does quite a few more tutorials because she has a very soothing voice. Then there is Art by a Redhead, and this is Sage. I think it's Sage. She talks pretty fast sometimes. She makes all kinds of arts. A lot of it is to do with crochet, but check her out. Cookston Crafts. This is Claire. She knits, crochets, and sews. Then there is Scrappy Stitch. This is Dana. Most of hers are sewing. Now I'm assuming that she is in the nursing field somewhat, or medical field, because the last video I watched was her making a scrub top before she went to work. She shows you how to take old sweaters and make mittens out of them. Most of them are tutorials, and they're not very long, so you can watch those. Now I am going to butcher this next one's name of her channel and probably her first name, and I do apologize. Ranarbra. 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 And her name is Gunahildur. And she is an Icelander living in Iceland. She crochets and she knits, and she's awful cute. So, like I said, I love to give you as many channels as you can handle. I have been adding more and more things in that aren't just crochet and knit related. I hope you do enjoy those. I do watch some floss tubes, although I no longer embroider other than the machine, or cross stitch other than the machine. But I do enjoy seeing the creations they come up with. Some of them are stunning, and to see how fast some of them get through their projects, I find that interesting. So I hope you'll bear with me as I add in different channels here and there that bring us a different perspective of life. Alright guys, have a great day. Remember to be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself. Love one another. And get out there and see this big, beautiful world that's been created for us to enjoy. Because, man, there is some magnificent beauty there. The pastor last night was talking about after he graduated school and going to the Grand Canyon. I have not been to the Grand Canyon yet. That is on my bucket list. I'm going to get there. But he said, as a kid, his parents were taking him, to his really first job, that kind of thing. And his mom wanted to see the Grand Canyon and see the biggest ball of yarn. I have seen the biggest ball of yarn. I have seen that. But I haven't been to the Grand Canyon. And he said, when you stand there and you're looking over the edge, he said your mouth just drops with the majesty and the beauty of it. And I've seen that through my cousin's videos. So, I'm hoping one day I'll get there. It's on my bucket list. I'm going to make some plans to go. So, get out there and see this big, beautiful world we live in. Alright, see you guys soon. Bye.